Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Catie McNeil. You've now clicked on the Weather Now link, and we are tracking that coastal storm that is luckily expected to pass far offshore from southern New England, just bringing some light snow throughout the area, with the main impacts being out towards Cape Cod and Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard. Here locally, we may not see much snow at all, maybe a coating in some spots, but again, this majorly does look to be a pass. For the rest of the night tonight, honestly, the main headline, the bigger headline, is going to be that continual cold, especially with gusty winds building in due to this storm. So even though snow looks to be on the very minor scale of things at this point, it is going to be frigid tomorrow with a wind chill factor throughout the day. Now, let's take a look. Current satellite and radar, just starting to see some clouds working their way in. Our storm is still off to the south, impacting parts of the Carolinas, actually getting some pretty heavy snow down there. They've been facing more major impacts from this system. Here, we will not be seeing that. That is not the case. So good news, after all the snow that we've seen last weekend, really hasn't gone anywhere with those temperatures being so cold. So with that, we'll see an increase in clouds with some light showers building in overnight. But again, our immediate area with current guidance is suggesting very little, if any, snow across Rhode Island and Bristol County, Mass. Areas further east have the better chance. So Bristol County, Mass. And out towards Cape Cod look to see the better chances for some snow showers, with the main impacts going to be out towards Cape Cod. Nantucket specifically could see some coastal flooding, leading way to erosion, maybe some flooding on streets. Freezing spray also expected to be an issue out there, and we could see a little bit more in the way of snowfall out towards Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard, as well as the Cape. But we're looking at maybe the potential for some light snow showers or some flurries, especially during the morning and early afternoon. Second half of the day, we may even see some brighter spots before the sun sets, with more clouds than sun, though, throughout the day as we head towards the late evening. Snow still kind of lingering or tapering off out towards Cape Cod and the islands, then starting to dry out as we head towards your Monday morning. But we do have a winter weather advisory with that in mind for those areas that I mentioned: Cape Cod, Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket. That has not been extended to reach our immediate area, as those impacts are looking very minimal on the snow side of things, but we could be seeing some pretty gusty winds throughout the day. With that, your forecast for tomorrow, by tomorrow evening, 1 to 3 inches, potentially out towards parts of Bristol County, Mass., out towards Cape Cod, Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, but looking like Nantucket getting kind of the brunt of the potential snowfall totals. Here, we could see maybe a coating to an inch, but current guidance is suggesting we may not see much in the way of snowfall at all throughout the day. With that, the winds definitely going to be the major headline for us compared to any snow headlines that we're seeing maybe further east. We'll be looking at gusty winds throughout the day, upwards of maybe even 40 miles an hour in some spots. The strongest wind gusts, though, will be further east again towards Cape Cod and the islands. But with that continual cold weather that we've been seeing, certainly going to play a factor throughout the day with that wind chill forecast in the negatives. First thing in the morning, once again, we do not have a cold weather advisory at this time, but we'll keep you guys updated if that changes. Not quite meeting the criteria right now, although it will be very cold out there, and that not changing throughout the day. Again, with those gusty winds out there, it is going to stay feeling like the negatives through the morning hours, and staying into the single digits. Is still very cold, frigid out there through the afternoon and evening as well. So with that tonight, we'll see those clouds increasing throughout the overnight hours. Maybe a slight chance for some flurries, but otherwise mainly dry. And throughout the morning hours on Sunday, maybe looking at some flurries or a snow shower towards around midday. Again, the chances are staying pretty low throughout the day at this point. Latest guidance suggesting most of that snow will be contained to just Cape Cod and the islands. But again, it will be windy, so even though we're not seeing as much in the way of snowfall, the gusty winds throughout the day are going to make way for a very cold day once again. Highs only approaching the low to mid-20s, but those feel like temperatures staying in the single digits right on through the afternoon and evening. Unfortunately, cold not really going anywhere. We'll still be below average throughout this upcoming week, although some improvements, finally looking at highs in the lower 30s, but it'll still be a little bit on the chilly side, but perhaps an improvement compared to what we've been seeing the past few days. We will get out of the single digits and the teens. So good news there, but overall still a cold picture on the way as we head towards next week as well. And of course, we'll have updates for you guys both on air and online at WPRI.com.